So 2 birds, 1 stone. Flat failure, and then the forward slip. Okay. And the forward slip is where you want to lose altitude, but you don't want to pick up that terribly much speed. So we're clear for the option. You will need carving. A power to idle. Idle? Idle. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's go just past that pond and then turn left base. And get your speed to 70. Raise your nose a little. Get it to 70. And alright, turn left base. As soon as you get to 70, lower your nose to keep 70 because you don't want to keep on decelerating. See how that works? Yes, sir. Alrighty. So your sight picture, your pitch angle, all that's going to be a whole lot different without flaps. Okay, lower your nose because you want 70. Now you're at 800 feet, so add power. Let's keep our altitude. Add power. Add a little more. Okay, and I'll got the controls. I want you to shadow me on the controls. I want you to shadow me on the controls, and just
Coast Guard 2302, Mobile Clark, PDR. It's a little bit weird, but Loxley.
Hey, look at our altitude.
41, Pensy, direct to your lat long. Back to Mobile.
Let's go full left rudder and right bank.
3,000, expect 5,000, 10 minutes after departure.
There we go.
Frequency is 118.5.
And slip it on down like this. You see how we're going to lose a lot of altitude, but we're not going to gain that terribly much speed. Now, as soon as we got our altitude, just level it off. And we're going to use this to bleed off that excess speed. And I want you to look, see the sight picture? How it's so much different? Yes, sir. Okay, center line. I've still got a little excess speed.
I'm not exactly sure. I may be able to get you direct if I follow your final altitude at 9,000. It may be routing around the Pensacola MOAs there. I'm not sure.
All right, you got the controls. I've got controls. I'm going to put my finger on the pulse of what the crosswind is doing. Full left rudder. John, you were not quite yet. Whenever I do go. Yes, whenever you do go. So let's turn final first. Make sure you keep 70 knots. Raise your nose a little bit. All right, now left rudder and right bank and lower the nose. Lower the nose. There you go. But keep it on the center line. There you go. So you still have some controllability. Now level it off. And get on the center line. Now chop your power. Chop it off. There you go. And bleed. You got to be on the center line. Okay, good touchdown, but we're not on the center line. Let's get it back. There you go. Get it back to the center line. Let's see if we can do that one more time, but this time let's get closer to the center line. All right, full power. All right, now this is more real world right here. Okay. Reduce your power a little bit, lower your nose just a little bit, get on final, and then go left rudder, right bank. Now chop your power. Alright, left rudder, all the way to the floor. Now right bank, and hold the center line. A little more left rudder, I got some more travel. There you go. Alright, this is a slip right here. Now lower your nose, lower your nose. This is a slip. Now, straighten it out. But we got to get back on that center line. There you go. Use your bank for center line. And the rudder just straighten for the correct for the crosswind. See how this works? Look at you. It's beautiful. Very nice. Now hold the center line. Hold the center line. There you go. Hey, look, it can be done. Did you just, did the light bulb just go off? Alright. Very nice. And good, smooth touchdowns 2 times in a row, too. Thank you. Alright, I'm satisfied that you can do a no flap forward slip, and I'm satisfied that you understand why it's important to have that skill to maximize our runway. So I'd like to see a soft field landing, and then a soft field takeoff. Okay.
Federation 15 Yankee Sierra, right to runway 33 via Bravo and Alpha.
You might want to add just a touch of power. Okay, you can reduce your power right now. You pretty much got the field, but remember, before touchdown, you're going to add a little bit of power because you want to smooth that touchdown out. You still want the center line. I want you to let the mains go down, but don't let the nose touch, period. Add a little power if you want to keep the nose off the ground. Alright, you're right on the center line, very nice. Now bleed. Mains, no nose. Keep the nose off the ground. Add a little power, maybe. See how you're gonna... Alright, good. I felt the white rudder come in. Alright, the nose, no touch. Now get your flaps to 10. Without, there you go. Well, don't let the nose touch. Bring your flaps to 10. Alright, now gentle power application. All the way to full. Load carpet. There you go. All the way to full. Power all the way to full. Now let's accelerate in the ground effect. But you gotta be, there you go, 1, 2, now climb. Hey, but don't get your flaps yet. Because we gotta clear that obstacle first. Now we got 100 AGL. Now there's 200 AGL. Lower the nose a little bit. We announce we have a positive rate, flaps to 5. Don't descend. There you go. Alright, we still have a positive rate, we still accelerate, still on the center line, flaps all the way up, get on with your life. Big, easy.
I was going to let soft field the whole way, not short field.
Well, the climb out is identical.
Okay.
It's just lift-off procedure is different. We jump off the ground because we don't want to, if we were in a soft field, we wouldn't want the gear get beat up on those little holes and bumps and whatnot. Alright. Now, soft field landing, extremely good on the center line. Now let's do a short field landing. Short field. And what's our goal? Our goal is maximize the runway. We want to make sure we maximize what runway we do have. I'd like to see you touch down on the 1,000-foot markers. Why don't you let me demonstrate one? Because I know what Stan's looking for. Okay. When you're on your check light 2, you might want to tell Stan we are touching down on.
Are you ready to go?
On the heavy white lines, the 1,000-foot markers. Why is that important? Because it's going to give you that 3-degree glide path clearance.
07.
Short field. If you got too much speed, it ain't going to work. Okay, we are touching down on the heavy white line. Okay. The secret to doing that is flare a little bit before you get there and chop your power, chop it all the way out about 20 or 30 feet before your proposed touchdown. Now, I'm going to get my speed, I'm going to bleed my speed back down. Let's look at my altitude. That's fine. My altitude might be a little high, so I'm going to reduce the power a little bit. But you don't want to touch down before there. And to do that, you add power to keep it off the ground.
But it sure feel, why don't we want to touch down early?
Because you want to touch down on the heavy white lines. And a real world situation, I'll explain more when we're on the ground. Now let's keep it off the ground with power. And then about 20 feet before, chop. And so yeah, we touched down on it, but you got to bring it to a complete stop. Okay. And you got to aggressively use the brakes too. Carpet and short field. You got the controls, full brakes, full power. Now release the brakes, center on. Airspeed's alive, 10 pressures are in the green. And we're going to rotate at 50 and climb out at 60. Lower the nose, lower the nose. There you go, you got to climb out at 60. There you go, very nice. And we're clearing the outfield, we got 100 AGL, we need 200 AGL. Alright, now you can lower your nose a little bit and you can bleed some of the speed off and level off. We don't want to touch down before the heavy white line, the two heavy white lines, the 1,000 foot markers. Alright, lower the nose. Lower it down, get on down. Now level it off and keep it off the ground with power. No touch, no touch, no touch. No touch. See, you can't touch before, and if you used a little power. Okay, suck your flaps up all the way. Don't bring it to a stop. Okay, that's got car beat loud, all this. There you go. Hear me? And use a healthy dose of power to keep it off the ground. Let's just do a normal takeoff and climb out this time, because we'll focus on the next one. It's going to be the landing, not the takeoff and climb out. You know, 20 or 30 feet from the heavy white lines, and just chop the power and flare. But if you're a few feet high, it's going to result in a rough touchdown. Okay. So you want to be a little bit lower to the ground. Just don't let it touch. The center line on all of them have been really, really, really good. Add a little power, lower the nose, lower the nose. Lower the nose, lower the nose. Get on down. Okay, reduce your power a little bit. Reduce. So we're just going to keep it off the ground with power as soon as we get about a foot or so off the ground. Keep it off the ground with power. Power, power, power. Don't be afraid of it. Now chop. Just keep the nose off the ground there. Keep the nose off the ground. Keep the nose off the ground. Yeah, that works. Yeah, still. Okay, let's try that one more time. Good, that was good. Just keep the nose off the ground, remember. Okay. Remember, mains, you may touch, nose, you may not touch, and I mean business. You tell the airplane that. Tell it you mean business. Okay, add power to keep it off the ground. More. There you go. Don't climb off though. No touchdown yet. Chop. Alright, nose off the ground. Alright, perfect. That was textbook perfect. Got that shimmy and something else, ain't it?
Yeah, biscuit is as bad as 98960.
Yeah. Just 4-6 Echo taxi to signature via Charlie 3, that's circuit T.
Charlie 3, and stay with you to signature, 46 seconds.
Citation 867 Juliet Sierra, Mobile Tower, you ready?
Ready to go.
Citation 7 Juliet Sierra, fly runway heading over.
Alright, Hall of Fame of great flights.
107.
Runway heading, take takeoff, runway 33.
Thank you for the instruction.
7 Juliet Sierra.
No trouble.